Coming up, how we make the earth go around. A lot of things are exploding at South Mountain.
Mambo number 5.
Welcome to this week's edition of Jaguar News. I'm Adriana Torres. Mr. Walden's class were exploding volcanoes. Here's Ty Lamar with Volcano Day. Late news about the mural, but the Spanish teachers are still disappointed. Here's Blanca Ramos with an insight on that.
I was very upset, to say the least. It's more than a mural. It was a collaboration that promoted unity, and to have it just whitewash our walls, it was oppressive and depressing.
I was angry, very angry. I was sad, anxiety and stress in my guts. Emotionally, I felt hopeless, a place where for 16 years I had eagerly driven every day faithfully and loyally. I felt like I was driving to a place where I didn't belong, where I had no support. It was absolutely horrible.
It's important that we maintain a little bit of balance, if that makes sense, with these types of projects. When we do them, where we do them.
When I found out, I was really upset because I put in so much work. It was really disappointing that they would even tell me, they didn't even consider telling me anything about it.
The lack of communication, I think, was a big issue. No one told us it was going to happen. It just happened with no warning. And that was what was most upsetting.
Typically, when we do repairs on the school, and I'll give you just a quick example, if we were to make a repair in a restroom or a classroom or any other space on the campus, typically we would not message that to students or staff. We care about art, we care about culture, we care about diversity. In a lot of ways, you can't replace it. It's very difficult to replace something with sentimental value, both on the part of our teachers and our students.
We can't replace it. It's irreplaceable because you can't bring back some of the staff members and some of the students who are no longer with us. It's about the people. It's not just about the paint. Please join us when we recreate our community mural in our academic building.
Ask Ms. Cunas if you want any information about the new Jaguar mural. I'm Blanca Ramos reporting for Jaguar News.
We wish luck to the new Jaguar mural. One student is leaving a paw print in the JAG courtroom. Here's Sarah Cowherd with more.
One student at South was a runner-up at the moot court competition finals. I talked to her about how she felt competing, her plans for the future, and learned a little bit more about moot court.
Moot court's a competition where students get the opportunity to argue how they feel the law should be. So rather than just a trial where we're trying to determine if somebody's guilty or innocent, here we're trying to determine what the law should be in this country. In other words, should the First Amendment protect students' right to speech in schools, or should the Fourth Amendment protect a student's right against search and seizure?
So the judge is able to interrupt you whenever they want. They're able to clarify anything that they need, and you're just basically arguing for your side. And we were first in the moot court competition, what I just explained, and we first competed at the regional level, and so that's where I first advanced to the finals.
The competition itself is open for students of all grade levels. What we have always chosen to do here is we do it for our seniors. It's kind of a last competition opportunity for them to do it. And then they do the local competition for the right to earn the chance to go to the national competition. The national competition we've had for the last 9 years.
Well, of course, like with every competition you feel nervous, so like that's how I am. I'm like a big worrier. So for every competition I get really nervous and I get really anxious. So I'm always like kind of talking myself down, but like once I get in there, like when I start to actually argue, that's when I gain my confidence. I actually plan to become a criminal defense attorney and then practice that for a couple of years and then try prosecution law.
We wish Mariah the best of luck. I'm Sarah Cowherd with JAG News.
That's really amazing. I'll know I'll leave my paw print too. Stay tuned. After the break, we have JAG cooking, JAG crafting, and much more. Blanca Ramos with Jag Kitchen. That looks so bomb. We have a new segment on Jaguar News. Here's reporter Blanca Ramos with Jag Crafty. Brings you this week's sports.
So much history has been made here at the mountain, and we continue to make this a tradition. I'm Tai Lamar with This Week's Sports. I interviewed freshman Autumn Boyd as well as seniors Robert Williams and Kimori Henderson. I asked them questions about what track means to them, their feelings and thoughts while they're racing or practicing, as well as the work that comes with the success.
I love track because it's life. I was born to run track, and you get to go places, nationals, out of states. You get to go to different colleges, and there are scouts looking at you.
I like track because it gives me the opportunity to compete without having a team or nothing, and able to show everybody how great I am.
While I'm running, I think about me getting to the finish line, executing, and I'm thinking about my coach and what he's telling me to do while I'm running.
What goes through my head is the stuff my coach tells me before a race, to execute, my dry phase, win the transition, and execute my race good.
I'd be nervous. I be telling myself I have to finish and push all the way and don't give up. Got to pump my arms, like Coach Evans said.
Practices are dead. Dead.
Practices were hard. There was days I didn't want to go, but I knew I had to get out there and give my all.
The hard workouts we do, 200s, 225s, and we have to lift after that. Crazy.
Our practice is hard. They're extremely hard, especially since it's a spring sport. We're out here in the sun. It'd be 100-something degrees, and we have to do a lot of running and weightlifting.
All 3 runners placed well in the Sun Angel Classic track competition that was held on April 8, 2017. Williams placed first in the 400 with the time of 48.70 seconds, which is the fastest time in the state this year.
I was excited because last year I got 4th at that meet, and then this year I got 1st, so I was turned up. I was like, finally, had a whole bunch of people looking at me, and they're like, oh, snap, South is back on the map. I want to take it as far as I can, hopefully get to the Olympics.
Henderson ran second leg, and Boyd anchored in the girls' 400 relay. The girls had the fastest time in the Classic with the time of 48.72 seconds, placing first.
It feels good, you know. It's just getting started. You know, I was excited and focused at the same time because there were colleges there, and like I want to get faster and further my career to be in the Olympics in 2020.
I also asked seniors how they felt knowing that their high school season is almost over.
I am so sad. Like, I'm going to go out to the track the day after graduation. I'm going to cry every single day.
It's kind of sad because I'm going to miss running with some of my bros like Jacory, Junior, and Dion. I'm going to miss them a lot.
Track has always been a great program. Congrats to the ones who competed in the track meet. You all have a bright future. I'm Tayi Lamar signing out from Jaguar Sports.
The physics classes went on a Castles and Coasters trip. Here's reporter Blanca Ramos with more information.
It was to take what we've learned in the classroom in physics and try and experience it in real life, to try and take our ideas of motion and see how they fit to, say, a roller coaster. There was sort of 2 groups of things that we did. The first was a series of competitions between the different high schools that attended, and we did pretty well this year. We got we had different catapults, we had launchers, we had egg drops. We just had a lot of fun, and we actually placed 3 times, so I'm very proud of the students that we had and how well they did. Then we tried to apply physics to the rides, and that of course meant going on all the rides as much as possible repeatedly. My favorite part was just seeing the students as they went around and as they competed. So seeing when there were small successes, when the kids were actually having a good time. So my enjoyment wasn't the rides. My enjoyment was just seeing all the kids being successful and just having a good time. And what I really liked was a lot of students commented how nice it was for them to meet students from the other high schools in the district. And they were so pleased to find out that they were just like them. Sometimes you're not sure if something where you're applying physics will turn out to be a lot of fun, but every one of my students that went on this trip all said they had a great time and wish they could do it again. I'd definitely be doing this next year, and as many years as they allow us to go. It was so great because there's so few people there. It's just basically a few high schools, and so the lines were short and everyone was happy to be there.
If that trip looked interesting to you, make sure to ask your counselor for physics next year. I'm Blanca Ramos reporting for Jaguar News.
I should definitely ask for that class next year. Reporter Herman Gutierrez brings you more on how to save the earth.
Have you ever wondered, does recycling, saving water, or picking up trash from the ground make a difference on the earth? I'm Herman Gutierrez. Let's go ask some people what they think about Earth Day. How do you save the earth?
By recycling.
That's it?
I don't drive, so...
What do you do to save Earth?
So what I do to save Earth is once I'm done using a certain type of material, as in plastic, for example, I immediately recycle it. When I see papers or any type of tree material, I put it inside the blue recycling bin. So, for example, right now, I'm going to put this in recycling. I'm saving Earth.
How do you save Earth?
Well, my wife and I recycle a lot. You know, we try not to use paper plates and things like that. We use a lot of Tupperware and things like that we can rewash. And, you know, I'm that kind of guy that if I see trash on the ground, I'll pick it up, throw it away. Or if there's a recycling bin, I'll put it in the recycle.
What do you do to save Earth?
Well, basically, when I see things around on campus, like trash or anything, I pick it up and try to keep the campus clean.
Remember, if you see trash on the floor, don't forget to pick it up. I'm Herman Gutierrez reporting for Jaguar News.
Well, that's the end of our show. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. Goodbye. I have to record you again because it messed up.
I wanted to be a teacher because a lot of jobs you work with adults and they can be really boring, but working with students is a lot more fun because you never know what's going to happen and every day is different. And I decided to teach math because it was something that I was good at, but I know a lot of people struggle with, and so I wanted to be able to help people with learning something scary and making it not so scary. And I love my students. I appreciate them so much because every day they make me smile and they make me excited to be here. And I could come in a totally bad mood, but by the end of the day I'm in a much better mood because just being with my students cheers me up and makes me happy.
People keep me happy and energetic.
Why do I have to redo it?
I decided to teach math because I think it's a lot of fun, even though most.
So I told her we'd still be friends.
Then we made our true love vow.
Wonder what she's doing now. Summer dreams ripped at seams, but the summer night.
Hey, yo, miss, guess what? You're nice. You're nice.
Nice. You are nice.
Dude, you are nice.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Take me by my little hand.
Oh, that video? That's not happening.